Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $ usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $ usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Move!
Push the weight and now flex. The live is 1 in the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, damn, I fricked around and hit the wrong freaking slide. I bet y'all thought I was ready to go home. Well, I am home, but damn. I was like, what is going, man? What am I doing this morning? Yeah, buddy. Jeez Louise. This is how we starting? Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, man. Smash that like button. Like the video, share the video. We are our own algorithm, man. Y'all was like, what the fuck? What? You leaving already? Jeez. Share the video, man. We're going to talk some boxing this morning. I'm going to open up the panel. I want everyone's input, their opinion on this. There is no wrong answer. It's just an opinion. I just want to know who you got and why. That's all. That's all. Dow Big G, what's going on? Rick Blackwell, Mac of the South, my brother. Dal Anderson, salute. Tay-Tay, good morning. PJ's Big Dog in the building. Mind of Mansa Musa, what's going on? Tony G, what's good? Snoop, my brother, what's going on? HMC, what up? Acondo, my brother, what's going on, brother? Great to see you, always great to see you. CT Fatboy, what up? Adrian Vet, what's good? Coach Hudson in the building. Go subscribe to my brother, Coach Hudson. Salute. Stephen X, Jermaine Jubilee with the suplex. What's going on? Come on in, smash the like button. We're going to talk some boxing. Now, this fight is tomorrow. I'm excited for this, and I'm going to tell you why. Daniel Dubois is one of those, listen, y'all. You know what you're looking at right here with this matchup? See, Stormy in the building, salute, the sensei. If y'all not subscribed to Stormy, I don't know, y'all on crack or something. I don't know what's wrong with you. This right here, I know Coach Hudson will understand. Many of you will understand. I know Stormy definitely understands. This is a throwback matchup between two throwback fighters. And a lot of you guys, this is not normal for you. Luca Morris, salute. Shogun, what's good? See, in the 80s, things like this happened all the time. They fight, somebody lose, And sometime later, the person who lost says, I want to run it back. I want all the smoke. Hello, y'all, that's what boxers do. You know, they don't do things like, hey, man, Kamara, what up? They don't do things like, hey, man, my guy lost, but he was winning the second half of the fight. So, you know, we know what happened in the second half, so he ain't got to run that back like, you know, Lomachenko, who incidentally is from Usyk's country. Loma and, what you call it? Orlando Salido. Andre Jones, salute. I mean, people really told me that. Oh, Loma don't need to run it back. He was getting hit low, and he was winning the second half of the fight, so I'm good. What? That's a loss. So to me, things like this, what Usyk and Dubois doing, this is some throwback stuff, and it's a shame that I got to say that. Because these kids today, between their weak mentality and management, you don't get things like this. Daniel Dubois wants all the smoke, win or lose. Alexander Usyk damn near smoking Newports in his career, bro. He wants the smoke. There's one fighter he did duck, but I'm not going to harp on that, because that's another argument that'll go left, and you won't understand the principle of what I'm saying, but you'll stick with what he's accomplishing, and it's really not what I'm talking about. It's really not what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm talking about my brother Deontay. Usyk ducked him. But we ain't got to harp on that, but he did. I have the proof and everything. He did. But let's not harp on that. Red, what up, Red? Let's not harp on it. Right now, it's these two warriors, and I'm not taking nothing away from Usyk. I'm not. He's nice with it. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. Period. I will argue anyone down that says, yo, Usyk, nah, he's not a Hall of Fame fighter. Why? Tell me why. Pull up the box rec. Let's go through his box rec, and you tell me why he's not a Hall of Fame fighter. Shut up. I'm not hearing it. This man is a Hall of Fame fighter. I ain't got no problem with Usyk in the ring at all. Out the ring, he's a family man. He hasn't said anything crazy. You know, I don't even think he, you know, and it's within his right because of what his country's going through. I haven't even heard him like badmouth Russia. I'm not saying he should or shouldn't. I'm just saying this guy keeps himself when he's not out the ring. I mean, when he's out the ring, you don't hear anything about him. He goes home to his family. He's not running around and getting in car chases and everything else crazy. No. Usyk is that dude. Michael Ray, salute. True Boxing Night, salute. Now, I just said I wasn't going to harp on this. And here comes Jackie. Like I said, please don't block him. Don't block him. Dill Spoolie, salute. How many times have I gotten on this channel and told you the situation with Usyk? I'm not going to say I was in the middle of it, but I was around when this guy was supposed to show up in Brooklyn. All right, Jackie, here's what I'll do for you. Let me find the video. See, this is what I got to do. And didn't I just say, look at the comment. Del Riff, salute. Tone, what up? David Scott. Dill Spoolie. Didn't I just say, I don't want to harp on it. See, I shouldn't have said anything because people confuse the two. A fighter being washed, in your opinion, for years has nothing to do with what this guy did. There was space, there was opportunity, and Usyk changed his mind. But don't take my word for it, take Usyk's word for it. Let me pull up the video for you. Damn, I shouldn't have said anything because didn't I tell you people conflate, they confuse the two. They confuse the two. Y'all always do that. You know who was supposed to be washed and not get anything done? Buster Douglas fought Mike Tyson. What happened? Uh-oh. Let me find this video. You know who else was supposed to be washed? Well, not washed, but y'all remember when Vernon Forrest got in the ring with Ricardo Mayorga? I was just watching it. In fact, I was headed out that night. I said, let me watch Vernon knock out this Spanish guy real quick. Here it is. That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, yeah, all right. And how'd that work out? 2 times. So let me stop for a minute. Let me just stop for a minute. And let me educate the young man, Jackie. Okay, Jackie. Let me bring you up to speed. Alexander Usyk, when asked about the heavyweight landscape, he was asked who was the easiest opponent to deal with at heavyweight. He said Deontay Wilder. Moving forward, that's Radio Raccoon right there. He asked him, after he made that statement, he asked him again. And this was after no. So Deontay Wilder comes back to fight the Viking. He comes back to fight the Viking, right? That fight is signed. There was space and opportunity. He's asked about Wilder then. And this is what Usyk said. Don't take my word for it. Take his word for it.
Point you will fight Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Who do you believe is the more difficult fight for you?
Я думаю, що з Вайлдером.
I think Wilder.
Why?
Чому?
Because.
Just because.
Just because. Well, I hope we get to find out the answer to both of those questions.
Did you see his face? Look how he looks around. Look how he looks around.
Just because. Well, I hope we get to
Saw that?
find out the answer to both of those questions.
Чому?
Because.
Чому?
Because.
Чому?
Because.
Чому?
Because.
Translated from his language, that means because Wilder will beat his ass. Okay? So there. Don't take my word for it, Jackie. When a man tells me something and he shows me something, I believe him because he could have fought Deontay. He dead up could have fought Deontay. This was before Turkey Al-Sheikh was involved in boxing. This was back then. And if you know anything about styles, Deontay Wilder doesn't fight. He's not a hittable target. The way Usyk fights, he's going to have to box with Deontay. And I know you might not believe it because you're not educated. You're not educated on what the sport is. You're just a fanatic of the sport. And I didn't want to do this. And y'all might not believe it because y'all on the outside looking in. I'm telling you, stylistically, Deontay Wilder is all wrong for Usyk. But y'all wouldn't want to believe that because of what Usyk has accomplished. And you knuckle draggers allowed this to happen. I don't want to take the show in this direction. When AJ and Deontay was one fight away from undisputed, y'all allowed Eddie Hearn to dictate that whole situation. And you had American black knuckle draggers talking about, oh, well, legs in Alabama and seat sales. That's what y'all was talking about. We was like, yo, one fight away from undisputed. We're going to have a black undisputed champion, whether it's AJ or Deontay. Can we just get this fight, please? And y'all ignorant knuckle draggers allowed that dude to come in here and do that. The second two white men were one fight away from undisputed, they had 2 fights already. Now look. And I'm sitting up here, even if I wanted to argue that Usyk is not a Hall of Famer, I can't do it now, even if I wanted to. I don't want to, because it'd be a lie. He is. But they lined those stars up just perfect for him. They tried to do it with Tyson Fury. He has the gift of gab, and he's fun to look at, and he's bouncing around with no shirt on, looking like a fat caveman. But they couldn't do it. Why? They couldn't hide that Daniel Kinahan thing. They tried, but now he can't come to America anymore because he's affiliated with a gangster that's still at large. So they said, well, what's the next best thing? This guy Usyk, and then the Ukrainian-Russia thing broke out, and now there's pity for him and his people. So that's why he's a hero now. I just want to watch boxing, for Pete's sake. Usyk is nice with it. But you sprinkle all of this like personal tragedy, the stars are lined up perfect for him. But I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that this guy like is the greatest. He's one of the greats right now due to accomplishments, but let's not act like this guy can't beat. I personally think Dubois beat him the first time. And now we about to find out. Y'all got to understand the play bro, he ducked Deontay. He did. That's all I was saying. Your personal opinion about who wins, that's your opinion. But even your opinion is overwritten by what he did. I just showed you what he did. And we was in the middle of that. I told you, how many times I got on this stream and said, yo, we was waiting for him in Brooklyn. We was looking for him. I was happy. I wanted to meet him. Because that fight was being talked about next. It was being talked about next. I said, oh, well, everyone's like, well, he got to get past the Viking. Let me share something else with this young man. He got to get past the Viking. He pulled this other thing up. Let me see. I got to find it. Give me a second. Because we were looking for him in Brooklyn. It wasn't no beef. I said, oh, man, Usyk's coming? Oh, man, I can't wait, man. Oh, man. I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, where is he? He didn't show up. So I'm like, well, what happened? Hold on, let me find it. Oh, boy. What was that, 2023? Or was it 2022? Give me 1 second. I'm supposed to be talking about this. I'll get to it. I promise you I'll get to it. But, you know, sometimes you got to stop and educate. Give me 1 second. You got to stop and you got to educate people. Damn, I did a lot of work. Oh, there go banana splits. Y'all remember that, banana splits? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I did a lot of work. See, a lot of you guys are Johnny-come-latelys. And I understand. Give me 1 second, because now I gotta play the video. Yeah, Wilder, Malik Scott. Got a whole bunch of Fury stuff here. That's the gift from Black Lives Matter. I was there for that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Leo Santa Cruz support Deontay. That blew my mind. I said, man, Leo's on code, and you knuckle draggers, y'all can't even spell code. Y'all be like C0. Where the hell's that video at? I was like, yo. Where's that? Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta find it now. Now I gotta play it for you. That Johnny Nelson video keep popping up too. That's crazy. Johnny Nelson video keep popping up. What the fuck? Damn. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all come on in, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Killing us. Hold on. This town bear's calling me. Hold on. You know I can't find that damn. Wait a minute. Nope. Wait, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I know it's on my channel, but I just can't. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find, because I know I have it on my hard drive. Nah, hell no. I have that in my. It's in my archives. It has to be. Deontay. It's like a damn 2-minute video. It's the Black Lives Matter thing. This is let me see something. Get out of here. That was 2021 when he knocked him out, or was that 2022? Deputy Max, salute. Oh, Jay said what Johnny Nelson do? He does splits in the ring. Man, Malik was screaming when he saw that shit. I call them banana splits. I mean, these dudes just be all off. Come on. 2021? Was it 2021? 2021? When did he knock him out? Nah, bro. I know I got it. That's bugged out, bro. I can't find it right now. I'm probably looking at it and going right past it, but I know Hold on, let me scroll up. I gotta go slower. All right, that's me challenging Deontay to a fight on November 84th on the moon. November 84th on the moon. Yeah. I think I could get him. So y'all get y'all tickets now. I think I could get him. Yo, you know I can't find this video? Nah, that's odd, bro. What the hell? Yo, bro, that is strange. That is strange as hell. Do y'all know the video I'm talking about? Nah, bro, that's bugged out. Nah, now I'm a little concerned. Cause there's another video on my YouTube that I have on my hard drive, and for some reason it's not on my channel. It's amazing what happens when you're looking for something. Let me check my regular channel. Hold on. Hold on. This don't seem, no. Something's not right. Look, this was 2 years ago. Deontay Wilder ready to step in and fight Usyk. Now, that's not the video I'm talking about, though. All right, there goes the video I did about arbitration, won the arbitration. Did the video about him wanting to fight Ngannou before Fury did. There's a video about the long count. Nah, where my video at? Bro. Somebody's about to get an angry email, bro. There goes the Steven Jackson video. I just played the Usyk video. This is the video I did when Carl Froch said Deontay would spark AJ in one round. He said it, not me. Don't get mad at me. He said it. Yo, where the fuck is my video, bro? Oh, Miguel. Oh, Miguel. Nah, son. That goddamn video's missing, bro. What the fuck? Hey, yo! Oh, hell no. Nah. Family, that video's gone. It's missing. Y'all know the video I'm talking about? Where we went to the Barclays And I asked Deontay, where you gonna lay him down at? And he pointed at where he's gonna lay him down at. And then the next night, that's exactly where he laid Helenius down. Exactly where he laid him. Y'all remember that? I made a video. I came home. I said, I can't believe he knocked this nigga out right where he said he was gonna do it. Y'all remember that video? The video was like 3 minutes. Why is it not? Wow. Well, that's okay. Nope. See what happens? I keep telling y'all goons, that Miguel is real. Why is that video not on my goddamn page, man? Hell no. BFTB, salute. Nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. Nope. Nope. Because I got that video backed up. Y'all ain't gonna play with me. I'm gonna find that video right now. Y'all, I'm so hot. Here it is. There we go. Found it in 2 seconds. Now, I know, you know, the youngsters like Jackie, I got a short attention span, but this is the video I'm looking for, and I'm going to re-upload it on my goddamn, on my channel. Man, I swear to God, niggas ain't shit, man. Now, I promise you, I ain't want to do this. I want to stick to the topic. But while that's uploading, I'm going to talk to y'all. I can't find it on my goddamn page, but magically, that's okay. Let me make sure I got it here. That is okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to re-upload it. You know, this is, let me tell you, God is real. Y'all do know God is real, right? Now, had this not happened, I wouldn't have bothered to check my channel to make sure that video's up there. Had this not happened. So, Jackie, I appreciate you. That video's not on my channel. This is the video. It's only 1 minute and 44. This is the video. Now, Jackie, I need you to explain this right here. Yo, D, where he gonna fall at?
I think he's gonna fall right in front of this logo.
Right here?
Bomb squad.
Right there, right there. He gonna fall right here. He gonna fall right here. Bruh. Bruh, he gonna fall right here. He gonna fall right here.
He gonna fall right there.
Yeah, you. Yo. He said he gonna fall right there. He said he gonna fall right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. He was right there. Bomb squad right there. He said he gonna fall right. D said he gonna fall right there. He gonna knock his ass down right there. I said, where you gonna fall at? He said, I'm gonna put him down right here. He said, I'm gonna put him down right here. Yeah. He said, he gonna put him right there. Man, I run to this ring like, remember the Ultimate Warrior? You run there and start shaking the rope and shit?
No way.
Move! Usyk was supposed to be there that night. Usyk was supposed to be there that night. I'm going to say it again. Usyk was supposed to be there that night. He laid down Robert Helenius right where he said he was going to do it. Usyk was supposed to be there that night. Deontay Wilder is too rangy. He covers too much ground. He don't move like Tyson Fury, but he punches a lot harder. There will be things he would have to be cautious of. The only danger that Fury brought to Usyk was leaning on him, and Usyk got better footwork than Tyson Fury does. The reality is Tyson Fury is really not that good unless he's on that stuff. That's the reality. That's the reality. The danger is Deontay Wilder could put your lights out between 1 and 12. He can do that. Fury, without the help of altered gloves or a narcotic, he ain't doing anything of the sort. Now, I ain't want to do this. I ain't want to do this. But when you say, oh, this fight has been done for years, this fight has been done for years, funny, how many times we've seen a tall Gaddy get his ass obliterated in the ring? I don't recall anyone saying that he was ever done. And God rest the dead, his wife murdered him, but the law dropped the ball on that. I never hear that. I never heard that said. I never heard the biggest Gaddy fan say, oh man, he needs to hang it up. I've never heard that. Never. Never heard that. Never ever in my life. Gaddy was one left hook away from talking funny. And if he was alive today, I'm almost sure we'd have been listening to some CTE language. The way, I mean, defense, what's that? For him, what's that? I've heard Wilder's done. I've heard Devin Haney's done. You pick it, there it is. Oh, he's done, he's done, he's done, he's done, he's done, he's done. They said that about Daniel Dubois. Oh, he's done. Oh, Juggernaut broke his arm. He's done. Bullshit. Came right back. Gets in there with Usyk. I felt he got robbed. He's back. Oh, he's a big baby's going to lean on him. He's going to quit. Stopped him. Now what? Who's the other Neanderthal he fought? The Croatian cat. What's his name? Oh, he's going to beat him. He's done. Man, Deontay stepped to him, cut his face up, and stopped him. Take that. Ain't nobody talk about him no more. Hergovich. Where's he? But no one's saying he's done. It's only us. And someone will come right in here and be like, oh, man, it ain't got to be about race. Fuck that. The fact that you don't understand what's being done in front of your face is they normalize that to you. You're used to hearing black fighters being done to the point where it's in your goddamn face and you don't even realize it. You've been conditioned. Tell you a story that I learned about. It's not even a story. It's like an analogy. You go to one of those fly-by-night circuses. They don't have those anymore, by the way. But you see a big old elephant, and the elephant's standing there. You don't want to get closer. Like, that's an elephant. But then you look down in this leg. There's like a rope tied next to a stick in the ground. You're like, if that elephant wanted to, it could just uproot that shit and leave. How is it standing there like that? And the trainer says, you want to know how? From when that thing was a baby, we put a spiked chain around its leg, that leg right there. and we chained it to a goddamn concrete reinforced wall. And every time it tried to move, that thing cut that leg up. And we left it there for at least a good 3 years. And now, every time you wrap something around that thing's leg, it stays still. It's conditioned. It doesn't even know it can uproot and leave anytime it wants. Because you've conditioned it since it was a baby. That's you niggas. You've been conditioned, and you don't even know it. And I'm telling you, wake up. Every time I turn around, I hear a black fighter being done. How many times Evander Holyfield was supposed to be done? Look at his box rec. Look at his losses. Oh, I'm sorry. You know why it didn't matter as much? He didn't have any white contemporaries back then in the 90s. Look it up. He didn't. Look what Ray Mercer did to Tommy Morrison, and salute to the Duke. Salute to him. Tommy Morrison said, no, I don't want to be the great white hope. He's on record saying that. No, don't do that to me. I don't want to be the great white hope. Tommy Morrison, I thought Ray Mercer killed him. That ref did a horrible job. I was watching that live like, yo, stop. I was like, oh my God. He was supposed to get him after that second hit. Ref was supposed to go in there, bro. I was like, oh, he killed him. The fuck? But even after that fight, no one said Tommy Morrison was done. No one. I don't remember if he got the George Foreman fight before or after the Ray Mercer fight, but I don't recall anyone saying Morrison was done until it was revealed that he had HIV. Black fighter, we could lose a decision. Yo, he's done. He's done. He's done. Yeah. Miguel and his cronies on YouTube, y'all such haters. Y'all took that video down, man. It's not on my page, god damn it. That's okay, because when this live is over, I'm going to upload it again. And I'm specifically gonna shout out the broken wrist of Miguel, because I know y'all niggas did that. That video's not on my page, bruh. That's how God works. Jackie was meant to come in here and say something silly, and I went looking for the video, it's not there. But I have it, YouTube, and I'm gonna upload it again today, YouTube. And that's the second video you did. You pillow biting, man on man spooning, color in your hair having, pink all in your goddamn apartment. Booty recruiting, fart tooting, nasty abominations. You got to create your space. You can't exist in real life. You're incapable. I'm too black. I'm too alpha. BF, yeah, I know they did that because there was something that you did on one of your lives and I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. And the years jumped. I said, how I go from this year to a whole goddamn year? What the fuck? Oh, Xavier, the video I just played, it's not in my archives. It's not in my archives. I looked for it. I'm like, yo, it's jumping around. What is this? It's not there. Makes me wonder how much of the shit that they took. I put on my other hard drive, found it in 2 seconds. So shout out to you, Jackie. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have went and looked for it. And by the way, Jackie, that's a part of the racist bullshit that I'm always talking about. There's no reason for somebody at YouTube that has a personal vendetta against what I do here and in support of my brother Deontay. There's no reason. I told y'all this. I told y'all. I know one thing about the people doing this. Number one, they're pillow biters. Number two, they're Latino. Because once this Ryan Garcia thing happened, they started effing with our lives everywhere. They started shooting bullets into our lives and everything was just acting crazy. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And when the smoke got a little too much for them to inhale, they backed off. What I didn't know was that they're going in our channels and they're just removing certain things. I did not know that that video was not there to be seen. I looked up and down my damn page. Now, Miguel's watching now. Now watch, when I'm gonna go look again. Watch it pop up. I'm telling you it's not there. That's okay. Because I'm gonna upload it again. And you know what? I'm gonna play that motherfucker again. This is why Usyk ain't want no smoke with Deontay Wilder. Now, I didn't want to make this about, I want to talk about Dubois and Usyk. But Jackie came in here and said something, and I had to prove what I was saying. Usyk could have fought Deontay. He didn't do it. And when he was asked, after he's first he said, Deontay is the easiest of the bunch. Then he sang a different tune. And when it came time for him to meet Deontay face-to-face in Brooklyn, he stopped short of California. I said, well, what happened? And then when Radio Raccoon asked him, what's up with Deontay? Why are you not fighting? He said, because. That was his answer. Deontay provides a different skill set, a different lineage of problems that Usyk would have to train for. Could he get by it? I don't know. But he wasn't willing to find out. And I'll run this back.
Yo, D, where he gonna fall at?
I think he's gonna fall right in front of this logo.
Right here?
Bomb squad.
Right there, right there. He gonna fall right here. He gonna fall right here. Bruh. Bruh, he gonna fall right here. He gonna fall right here.
He gonna fall right there.
Yo, you. Yo. He said he gonna fall right there. He said he gonna fall right there. Yep, right there. Right there. He was right there. Bomb squad right there. He said he gonna fall right. D said he gonna fall right there. He gonna knock his ass down right there. I said, where you gonna fall at? He said, I'm gonna put him down right here. He said, I'm gonna put him down right here. Yeah. He said, he gonna put him right there. Man, I run to this ring like, remember the Ultimate Warrior? You run there and start shaking the rope and shit? No way.
Move! Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. Anthony Bolton, salute to you, man. Happy Born Day, man. Salute to you, man. Yes, sir. 42 trips around the sun. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to you, good brother. Happy Born Day to you. Felix, what up, Felix? I did? Oh shit! Hold on, cause I had the other screen up. I was going crazy looking for my video. My brother Felix Nunes in that super chat. Salute to you, good brother. He said, was Pac a legit 8 division? Wasn't it one regular belt, bro? You're right. Newsflash. Pac is not an 8 division champion. They're lying to y'all, just like they told y'all that Teofimo Lopez and George Cambozo was undisputed. That's a lie. He wasn't 8 division. He was not 8 divisions. I'll break that down in another video. He was not. Andrew 100, salute. That man was not an 8 division champion, but you know, it's like not even worth arguing anymore. You know what I'm saying? But when it was happening in real time, I said, by the way, I need to stop saying that. Why? Because it becomes normalized. He's not 8 division. He's really not. Thank you, Steph. It's 6. It's really 6. But I don't want to argue with people because you know why? The people who run around saying 8 divisions, they don't understand how any of this shit works. They're just saying it because they heard it somewhere. This is what's dangerous. When you normalize stupidity, that's what's dangerous. It's really 6. And then when I break it down, back in the day, like on my old job, they're like, oh man, I don't know about all that. Okay, so stop arguing with me. Stop using, you know, Jim Lampley talking points. He's wrong. He's wrong. And I start breaking it down like, oh, fuck that. I don't care. He still beats Manny. I mean, he still beats Mayweather. All right, well, tell him to sign a contract. They didn't know what I know. I'm like, I ain't gonna make myself frustrated about a bunch of these dumbasses. They don't know the sport like so I got quiet. And when Floyd signed up to make a fight, yo, man, what he gonna do? Y'all think Floyd gonna lose? I'm like, yo, he gonna win. UD. Because whoever he's fighting, whatever the name was, Guerrero or whoever, the Ghost Guerrero, or, you know, oh, they were mad. You know where they were mad? The Ortiz fight. Oh, they were mad. They were mad. Because of how it ended. Ooh, I ain't even gonna hold you. I came into the locker room that day. I stood by the door and I listened to them. They were in there screaming, no, that motherfucker, he two-pieced him, he cheated. And I sat there and listened for like 2 minutes. And I opened the door slowly and I said, money, Mayweather. And I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, yep. Time to bleed. I said, yeah, give it to me. What don't you like? I loved it. Y'all wanted KOs, right? You got it. Now what? Now what? No, that wasn't fair. He went, yeah. You know what's not fair? Headbutts. Uh-oh.
What?
Yup. Case closed. I trolled them all week long. No, I'm saying no. Oh, you gonna take that? Yeah. One was in the guidelines and the rules. The other one was not. Floyd's was. Ortiz was not. You tell me where. Oh, but he hit him. I say, yo, but why did the action stop? What did he do? Come on, stupid niggas. You know what we do for a living. We deal with the facts. How many times you had to put the braces on somebody? Be like, yo, man, I understand why this person did that, but I get it, but you can't do that by way of the law. When they going on this stupid ass rant, I'm like, all right, okay, so slow it down. Why did the fight stop? Why did the action halt? Because Ortiz did what? He headbutted him. I said, where in the rules is that legal? It's not there? Okay. Then what did Joe Cortez do? Took a point, right? Right. And he said, let's go. Looked at the timekeeper to start the time again. Floyd put his hands up. What did Ortiz do? Going for a 4th hug and a kiss. No! You fight. 2-piece, no biscuit, fight over. And the motherfucker knew he was wrong because he didn't protest anything. Now, was it unsportsmanlike? You could debate that. I'm not. Because unsportsmanlike is throwing a goddamn Chris Benoit headbutt during the middle of a fucking boxing match. And for those of you that remember that fight, that was the fastest start I've ever seen Floyd in a long time. He was pretty boy Floyd in that fight. Ortiz's eye was getting swollen at the end of the 2nd round. He might not say anything, but when he said, I'm going to beat you like how Cesar Chavez beat your uncle, Floyd was smiling like, yeah, okay. He had to finish the sentence. Yeah, I'm going to beat you like how Chavez did. He said, yeah, my Uncle Roger. He said, yeah, okay. I said, oh, man, he going to beat this kid's ass. And if you go back and watch that fight, that was the fastest start you've ever. That right hand was landing. Boom, boom. I said, he's trying to knock this kid out. He going to do it. And it was Spanish in between those rounds. I could have swore he said you had to do something. Get back in this fight. Headbutt. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Joe said, let's go. I mean, throw your hands. Not going for a fourth hug and a kiss. Bang, bang. Fight over. So you had action. You had drama. You had everything that you said Floyd was not. And y'all niggas came to work crying. Well, my only response to those dud heads was, y'all know he going 50-0, right? I would troll them. Y'all know 50-0. Y'all know he going 50-0, right? Oh, okay. But he's undefeated though. I would troll them because I didn't have to break down anything to them. I'm like, oh, I know what they're doing. So here's what I'm gonna do. And then when I start trolling, they got mad. Like, yo, he's undefeated. Ain't nobody beating him. Oh yeah, Manny Pacquiao. I said, well, Pacquiao pussy. He ain't send no offer, nothing. As a matter of fact, Floyd had to track him down at a Milwaukee Bucks versus the Miami Heat in Miami. He had to corner that man to make that fight. The fight was made. Oh, he gonna lose. I said, yo, Floyd Mayweather, unanimous decision. And that's what happened. You see? Time reveals all truth. But anyway. Shout out to YouTube. With your messed up flags and pillow biters. I'm going to re-upload that video today. You maniacs. Anyway, back to this. Thank you for sidetracking me because I'd have never found out that YouTube removed my video. For no reason. I'm going to re-upload it though. Y'all hate black excellence so much. So listen, I'm not saying if he just getting it. I'm not saying that Usyk is racist. He never said anything. Usyk is a Hall of Fame fighter. He's a family man. He keeps himself and he gets it done in the ring. How we got all the way over here was the only thing I said. I just said one thing. I just said, you know, there's a lot of fighters I would like to, they're great, but I would like to have seen them do something, one thing or two things, but I could live with it. Of course I wanted to see him, Usyk fight Deontay, but he didn't do it and there's no demand for him to do it for a litany of reasons, but y'all don't care. But if you're a black fan, you need to shut up and listen if you're not educated. So now, reasons why I'm rocking with Triple D. First of all, he's black. And there's no shade to Usyk. Now, I know a non-black will come in and say, see, you root for him because he's black. Well, you're rooting against him. Why? Well, I'm neutral. Okay, find the Ukrainian that's rooting for Daniel Dubois. Then get back to me. Send it to me in the email. Do something. Send it in a super chat, Cash App, Venmo. Let me know the Ukrainian that's not rooting for Usyk. Find him. Let me know. They don't exist. I'm pretty sure there's not one Ukrainian on this earth that say, you know what, I don't like Usyk. I'm rooting for Daniel Dubois. And they might not like Usyk, but if he's fighting a Negro, oh, no. They're on what? Code. So I have no problem saying I support a black person in any endeavor. Well, who's doing what? He's playing hockey? What? Oh, it's a brother? Oh, salute, man. Just because I'm supporting Daniel Dubois doesn't mean I hate Usyk. Yes, I'm supporting Daniel Dubois. That's my brother. So now we can move on from that. Secondly, I like his story. He don't come from a messed up household and they had to eat roaches on Wonder Bread and he from the trenches and no. He's cut from his father's cloth. He's in tune with his family. He loves his sister. He loves his father. Stormy sent me a whole interview with his father, and I said, oh, shit, I get it now. Because I was watching like, why is this guy like undisturbed from what's being said about him? And he just gets back in there. What's going on? And then I saw the interview with his father. I said, you see, he's not bothered by this. You know why? Instinctively, he knows how to be a fucking man. He's not running around in skinny jeans and clubbing and not that I see. I don't know if he's married. I don't know if he has kids. I don't know anything about that. He's in there getting it done. And look at the brother's face. He has strong African features. But who did the UK accept? Anthony Joshua, who's a shade lighter with when he grows his hair out, it gets a little curly. And I get it. Y'all like marketing. And I'm not saying AJ can't fight. But this guy was there the whole time. And he beat AJ's ass on top of it. And you know what? That was just a rumor for years. And then when he started coming up through the rankings, he had an interview. And the reporter cornered him and said, yo, look, man, there's a rumor about you and AJ having a hard sparring session and you knocked him out. Is that true? And Daniel like took a deep breath and looked around. He said, yeah, that's true. And you know why I respect that? He didn't lead with that. That's an easy market for him. Y'all, I'm the man that beat AJ. It's easy because you know what? AJ wouldn't be able to deny it. How do we know Dillian White? Dillian White beat up AJ in the amateurs. It's on YouTube. He's like, that's the guy? But AJ got in there and beat his ass. I'm not going to front. AJ does have some warrior in him. I just don't like how he was moved. And what he was supposed to do before signing that lifetime contract with Eddie Hearn was tell Eddie Hearn what to do. And he didn't do it. That's my problem with AJ. Yeah, Xavier, you're right. That's my problem with AJ. I really don't hate him. I just didn't like how he moved. But what I'm saying to the UK fans is Daniel Dubois been that guy. He been that guy. And it's time for y'all to start respecting him. And I firmly believe, and I'm not right all the time, but I firmly believe that he's going to show y'all. I firmly believe he's going to show y'all. I support my brother. That's it. I support all my brothers and sisters until they make it impossible. Tank Davis. Keyshawn Davis. No relation. Man, when I was watching that Keyshawn Davis thing on my TV, I said, oh my God, no, no, no. Brother, why? Brother, why? I don't want to hear, oh, well, he's young. I didn't want to hear from Ryan Garcia. I don't want to hear from no goddamn Teofimo Lopez. I don't want to hear about it, no Keyshawn Davis. All of you are fathers, and y'all know what the hell y'all doing. Why? Why don't you have any control over your emotions? We don't need that in reference to a father. We don't need that. Yeah, young brother, yes, you do. Because if your father was really in your life like he's supposed to be, like how Daniel Dubois' father is in his life, like Jack Mosley is in Shane Mosley's life, like Bill Haney is in Devin Haney's life, right? You'd have thought twice about doing what you did. You and your brothers, if y'all have the same father, and I'm being serious, I don't know. If you got siblings and none of y'all motherfuckers look alike, the problem is your mother. But it's hard to accept that because she's the one that raised you and fed you. And told you, fuck Fuquan, fuck Raheem, and fuck Dennis up the block. No, they all banged you, mom. You let these niggas in with no promise of nothing, no promise of marriage or nothing. So thank you for life, but whatever you got going on personally with those dudes that you chose, that ain't got nothing to do with that. You guys need to start checking your life. Start checking it. Speaking of Victor Ortiz, y'all know his story with his dad? Do you know? He talked about it. I said, man, that's tragic. He had the tattoo, the original tattoo on his back, I believe was his dad's last name. And he had a bad meeting with him. And he don't like him, and he got another tattoo over his dad's last name on his back. That's the last I heard. Now, if anything has changed since then, I don't know. But that's why he's a head case. He's sensitive. This is why fathers are important. They bring an element of toughness behind that. Now, look, 20 people dropped off magically. Magically. I'm talking about Miguel and black fathers and 20 people dropped off. Did I strike a nerve? Well, let me not disappoint you. I'm going to keep talking about the importance of that. I bet you Alexander Usyk has his father. And that's another thing. Why is it that whenever a fighter that has his father in his corner has a rough spot, a black one, let me be specific. Oh, he needs to get rid of his father. Fire Bill, fire Bill, fire Bill. Keyshawn Davis needs a Bill Haney. How about that? Lomachenko had a few bad outings. Lomachenko's dad is also in his corner. Hell, y'all didn't even tell Angel Garcia to get away from Danny. Y'all didn't even say that. The sport had to say, yo, man, we're not putting a microphone in front of Angel Garcia's face anymore. It's too much. I mean, damn. Yeah, you was telling me, Xavier. Victor has, he had issues, bro. And if y'all know the complete story of him, it's shocking. It's shocking. And I actually feel bad. For Victor Ortiz. In the heat of the moment with the Floyd Mayweather shit, I understood what was going on. But now that the dust has settled, what y'all might not know is that he's gone through some bullshit, bro. He's gone through some bullshit. And y'all need to pick these women properly, man. Stop this shit. A lot of these women don't mean you good, bro. I'm serious. It's bad. Shane Mosley went through some bullshit. In fact, it was so bad, Antonio Margarito should have got at Shane Mosley's ex-wife and be like, bitch, that was your fault. Because you know how we say Mike Tyson got his ass whipped by Buster Douglas, but I don't know who would have beat Buster Douglas that night. That man was on a mission from God. I don't know who would have beat Shane Mosley. That night he obliterated Margarito. I don't know who would have beat him that night. Because Shane Mosley told me in front of, at the event a few weeks ago, he said, man, do y'all know about the phone call he got the day of the fight from his wife? I'm gonna take your money, I'm taking the belts, and that man gonna kill you. You're past your prime, you're gonna die in that ring, and bang the phone on him. That's what Antonio Margarito met that night, in the ring that night. And you saw what happened, right? I don't know who would have beat Shane Mosley that night. Yo, she sold his belt for $500? Yeah, Texas, I remember that, man. When he fought Berto, when Victor fought Berto and lost, and this really hit me bad, man. When Victor was walking from the ring to the locker room, some stupid ass fan threw a drink, hit him directly in the face, man. I felt so bad. And I was mad. I said, yo, that, and it was a Mexican dude that did that to him. I'm like, man, his entourage, if there's ever a time where I wanted to see an entourage beat someone into a goddamn coma, it was that moment. Black Kings, I'm going to talk about that on Pep Talk. Because did y'all see this? And I swear to God, I meant to drop a link. You know, I'm going to drop a link still. And I want to get to the fight. Did y'all see this? Now, I haven't seen the actual video. But everybody, I know Star was talking about it. Shout out to Star. I think MTR mentioned it. I didn't see it. I'm hoping it's something that could be misconstrued. Like he said something like, I hope it's misconstrued. But I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna watch it. If this dude said this, then everybody that said, yeah, JJ, I need to know if it's AI. I want to know. I don't know. But there have been a lot of fugazi things said about his sexuality in the past. I didn't entertain it because I'll just say, yo, listen, this brother's trying to get into the White House and now they're digging up everything. I know that Barack Obama wouldn't have came anywhere close to the White House if he behaved like Donald Trump. They'd have looked at him and said, hey, man, that's why we don't let niggas in the White House. If he behaved like Donald Trump, if he had the same reputation as Donald Trump. Now, I heard about this. I'm going to find it. I'm going to watch it. I hope it's not AI. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to listen to it. I didn't watch it, but everyone's talking about it. I'm going to find the original interview and I'm going to listen to what he said. Because sometimes someone will say something and they'll clip it. They'll be like, oh, no, he said that, but that's not what he meant. Just like the Allen Iverson practice thing. Do y'all know what that really was about? He explained it. And when he explained it years later, I was like, oh, that does make sense. Now, I got to watch the interview. I'm going to research it. I'm not just going to jump on and be like, oh, what the fuck? No. I'm going to listen to it in its entirety. Because people, I'll give you a prime example of that. My conversation with Sugar Hill, people clipped it up. I talked to Sugar Hill for at least 30 minutes on Fred's show. Someone clipped it up and sent it to Devin Alexander. And then Devin Alexander said something nasty about me. And I invited him on, when I was working with Fanon, I invited him on the show. We had a conversation. And then he said, man, you know, he thought I only spoke to him for 4 minutes. I said, nah, brother, you saw a clipped up version of the conversation. I spoke to him for like 30 minutes. And I sent him the part, I sent him the link and timestamped it. I said, just listen to it. And Dev is my brother. We talk on the phone a lot. But you know what he did say? He said, they're always trying to do that to us, right? Meaning black people. They're always trying to do that to us, right? To get us fighting amongst each other. They always do that. And there was things that he didn't know. We had a good conversation. There was things about boxing that he didn't know that I was sharing with him. And he said, man, you really know your stuff. No, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a trainer. I did a lot of sparring back in the day, but I love the sport enough to respect it. I love it enough to get educated about it, brother. And what someone did was you do know it's possible for someone to be jealous of your knowledge. Instead of saying, shit, I never thought of that. They say, damn, why he thought of that and I ain't think of it. And then they start trolling. Main biker, salute. Then they start trolling. That's right, Mr. Shelton. When I had Vinny Paz on my show, we were just kicking it. He said, yo, he said the same thing. He said, I can tell if you're not a trainer or whatever, you just have a lot of experience. I do. I talk to a lot of athletes. I talk to a lot of boxers. I just found myself giving advice. I didn't say, I honestly think I'd be a great trainer. You know why? I do more observing than I do talking. When you're in a realm, when you don't know what you don't know, listen to what I'm saying. When you don't know what you don't know, what do? Shut up and learn. What did I tell y'all about the 3 wise men? I'm not telling y'all that because Stormy's my brother. I'm telling y'all that because it was true. When him and Scrapbook and Kurt got on there and started talking boxing, that was not the show for me to participate in. Picture going to a college course and sitting down and trying to go head to head with a professor. Did you not pay him to do a job? Why are you challenging him? That's ego. Tay, salute to you, baby. All I want to do is motivate everyone to be the best version of themselves. And I don't know how the hell I got all these haters on YouTube or whatever. I must be doing something right. You guys don't respect the sport enough to get educated. You say, I like this guy because of his nipples, his tats, he's from my hood or whatever. And then I come along and say, yeah, he's nice, but he got a contemporary over here, and I don't know what he's doing next. Oh, you're a hater. Huh? No, I'm just saying he's the best. I want him to prove it. Oh, you're just a hater. You New York niggas. And oh, okay, all right. So you want to put that coat on me? All right, let me wear it then. Let me squeeze into it. And one thing you won't call me is a liar. I ain't got to lie on none of these guys. I don't. I look at what they're doing, and all I say is I'd like to see them do this. For example, Canelo. Yeah, Canelo's a great fighter. But y'all don't want to see him fight David Benavidez? And then I say, oh, no, he's ducking him. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He said all David Benavidez has to offer on fight night is additional 20 pounds. Well, that's exactly the amount that Edgar Berlanga brought to you on fight night. What's the difference? One guy doesn't have a skill set to compete with you, and we saw that. The other motherfucker does, and he'll kill you. And you duck the fight. Am I lying? Does that make me racist? Am I hating on something? No, I'm saying, look, it didn't happen because of what Canelo said and did. So there it is. There it is. Time reveals all truth. You ain't got to like me speaking on it, but it's not going to change. Meanwhile, you're celebrating him doing what exactly? So who's the real supporter of the sport and who's the fake one? MJ, salute. Young Hollywood, salute. Yeah, I know Black Boxing Kings. I did have a problem with that LGBTQ, elemental P, whatever the hell. I mentioned that about civil rights a long time ago. Black people needed to be clear. Shouldn't have called it the civil rights movement. We should have called it the Black rights movement. Because when you say civil rights, that's civil rights for everyone, all minorities, all colors, all races, cultures, creeds, and that broken wrist community. And with respect to everyone's struggle, we got to take care of ourselves first. Black first. Because everybody else puts their shit first. And I'm tired of it. And we don't have no friends or nothing. It's all foes and no, I ain't going to say all foes. But they put themselves first. And I could dig it. But while you putting yourself first, I'm going to put myself first. Stupid ass Canelo. David Benavidez was 3 pounds lighter on his fight night at a heavier weight class than Berlanga was on his fight night versus Canelo. Case closed, man. He ducked him. That's all I said. But you guys unconditionally support these fool ass, ridiculous D-blowers, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. But y'all look at them and they yank their pants down. Y'all be like, delicious. Not on that type of time. Make me sick, man. Anyway, now it's too late in the show. I was going to drop a link, but whatever, man. But I'm rooting for Daniel Dubois. I believe he can do it. No easy task. Usyk is going to have a bunch of shining moments in this fight. But what I appreciate about Daniel Dubois is that he's learned what I call fail forward. And that's something every human being in this world should know. Failing forward. And he's improved. He's improved. And mentally, he's tough. Y'all thought AJ was going to beat this kid, right? Y'all should have known that fight was over when he walked to the ring. See, y'all don't pay attention to stuff like that. I do. I know Stormy does. I know Coach Hudson does. I know Xavier does. Just to name a few. When Daniel Dubois walked to that ring versus AJ, I said, it's over. AJ's not beating this guy because he already had his number. I'm going to tell you something that y'all might not believe because everything is over now. But there was a guy that might have been able to beat the shit out of Floyd on a pro level because he beat him on a sparring level, and that's Paul Spadafora, friend to the Stronghouse. Had him on the show. And salute to my brother Trick Nolte. He's the plug. Paulie beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather in sparring. It's on YouTube. I mean, who knows? If they met in a pro setting, he might have had that special sauce that Floyd probably wouldn't been able to deal with, and left us like, man, what's with this guy? Floyd does this to everybody else, but for some reason he can't get off on his opponent right here. Pause. There was something about Ricardo Mayorga's style that Vernon Forrest couldn't figure out. There was something about it. Shane Mosley gets in the ring with him and sleeps him. And you're like, what is that? I don't know. But if it can be avoided, AJ ain't running the back with Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois is just better than him. Period. That's it. But we'll never know. Errol Spence put the beats on Floyd. What do you think would have happened if they fought? Same. That's right, Hen Dog. And Mosley couldn't do anything with Vernon Forrest. It's a weird dynamic. That's why we don't do triangle theories. So when these guys are around in real time and they don't fight, I'm telling you, 8 times out of 10 is probably a reason. The more popular guy, do not think that there's somebody in the camp saying, yo, look, you on fire right now, but you see this guy over there? We're not going to fight him until there's popular demand, until the public says, yo, we're going to, you ducking this guy. But these fans are so airheaded. Canelo says, I'm not fighting Benavidez, and his fans literally ate that up. And y'all support that? Y'all support that? This is why I don't identify with these new type of fans. Y'all like clothing and tattoos, and your favorite guy, it doesn't, your baby, because that's what it is. It's your boo. Your boo won't challenge himself, and you're cool with that. Look, you just want to hang with that guy. You want to be his arm piece. Xavier, you don't remember when Angel Man Freddy was on my show, brother? Man, after that show, I was like damn near in a state of depression. There go my brother Trick Nolte. He's the one that got me the damn the interview. My brother Trick Nolte in that super chat. His salute this morning, Drew, in the chat was good. Man, we're blessed, brother, and I hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah, and Trick, you remember the Angel Man Freddy interview? I was like, my God, his fucking eyes not moving. This is a dangerous sport, man. That's why I be like, yo, man, why these dudes cheating, man? It's disgusting. Angel was that dude. Broke my heart to see the physical condition he's in, man. Love the sport. Get educated about these guys. These guys, it's supposed to be like a fraternity. These guys are supposed to be helping each other get paid at the end of the day. So when AJ got in the ring and said, if Wilder doesn't concede to my demands, we'll freeze him out. Man, that night, I was done with him. I was enraged. Do you know why? No fighter is supposed to say that to another fighter, let alone another black fighter. If you're doing better than Deontay financially, you're supposed to help him eat. You had 3 belts, he had 1. I think he had just won his 3rd one that night. And he legitimately said, we'll freeze him out. Wow. And I said, that's not him talking. That's Eddie Hearn. Hold on. Crazy. It's ridiculous. You guys don't know anything about boxing. You guys don't even know why, and I'm talking to you young cats and you growing adolescent. You don't know why you're even following the fighters you're fighting. I mean, really think about it. Why are you following it? Like for instance, the young man Jackie, who has an avatar of Keyshawn Davis. What did I tell y'all about that? Like the other kid that came on the panel, pause, talking about, oh, you tearing down one black man to bring another one up. You knew he was talking about. You knew who he was referring to, but that fails. But all I see is you in an avatar with a picture of Mellow Yellow. And if I could get to it, I was going to ask him, why do you support Tank? Why do you support Tank Davis? Abdul Wahid, or whatever he calls himself nowadays. Jailbird. Thank you, Trick. And that's what I was explaining to Jackie. That's what I was explaining to him. Why do you support him? All that yelling and bullshit, the mudslinging, when all that's over, explain to me why you support that dude. Because I'm very clear why I don't support him. I'm very clear. I'm very clear. I don't lie on him. Do you support the fuckery? Is John Jones a great MMA fighter? I'd like to say so. But wait a minute. Do you see all the shit he's gotten into outside the ring? Oh, wait a minute. How many times has he popped dirty? Is he really the GOAT? What are we ignoring? How's that for consistency? And you know what? It's always going to come up. There's always going to be an asterisk sign next to his name. And what's your response? Oh, well, everybody juices. That's not true. That's not true. You want to know what bullshit is? Trey Will, my brother, salute. You want to know what bullshit is? Bullshit is our brother Nonito Donaire volunteering to be drug tested. North, south, east, and west, drug test me. And he gets applauded for that. And then when Floyd does it, they called him a chicken. I said, wait a minute, so Nonito is doing the right thing, and we could say, hey, man, salute to you for doing that, brother. Thank you. Justifiably so. The second, Floyd says, yeah, I believe in drug testing too. Oh, you a chicken. It's like, excuse me? But it's not about race. Hey, Jackie, let me show you something. I know you might be listening. It's not about race. Tell me what the fuck this is. Go on. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Found that funny? That's funny? But Jackie, I remember you came on here and say, oh man, it ain't got to be about race, right? Like, I'm talking about race. What's that? Tell me. Oh. Got it. Right. It's not about race. What's this? Y'all remember this? You know what this is? I've never heard of a Mexican Nazi in my life. You see, they put the little watermelon, the red, black, and green flag with the watermelon in the middle. The Pan-African flag with the watermelon on the lower left-hand side. You see that? And this was all over YouTube, y'all. Coco Tyler. We're sick of these negros. YouTube is littered with Jews. They were saying shit like this. They had a whole live saying, I'll slap that camo do-rag off your head. They'll talk about me. They had a whole video, whole live stream saying Champ Side was a monkey. That video was up for like 2 years. We flagged it and everything else. But meanwhile, I got videos missing off my fucking channel. So when I say two things for sure, number one, the person that was fucking with our black channels gotta be a Latino. That's number one. Number two, he's part of the broken wrist community. It's not about race, but when I do Monkey Tuesdays, y'all quiet. Monkey Tuesdays is when I choose to address a no-good tree hugger, a vine swinger in the black community. When I take my time out to point out something from another ethnicity, oh, you're racist. No. Niggas get a whole day over here. It's called Monkey Tuesday. When I call out the schmuckery. Where my video at, Miguel? That's all right. I'm gonna re-upload it. Y'all remember when I was going off on Ryan Garcia? And they stopped my live stream? Y'all were there for that? It just stopped. Shelton texted me. He said, yo, your live, it disappeared. I said, oh shit, I got a flag. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I was just loud, screaming. You know how I get. You know how I get. But I said, why did it stop? I wasn't like profane. I said, where my live at? I went to my channel. I said, okay, I got a flag. And I said, there's nothing there. I'm looking, there's nothing there. So I started a new live, because when you get a flag, you can't start a new live. I started a new live, and the new live is called Y'all Can't Stop Me. So in my library, it should say Y'all Can't Stop Me, and then the one that they stopped should be there right in front of it, right? It's not there. Now I have it. It's on my StreamYard. And this is why I told YouTube I will never stop using a third-party app. All right, Tay. I'll never stop using a third-party app, because if you limit me to y'all shit, y'all gonna be snatching my videos. There ain't be no way for me to get it. This is why you use a third-party app, because StreamYard has a library. And if YouTube can snatch it off of there, you still have it. I contacted the Miguelites over there. Contacted their dumbass. Oh, we don't see it. Oh, you don't know, right? Right. So where my live at? Don't worry, I have it. Yeah, Tay, they took all your shit. I have it. What? Y'all thought because I ain't mention it, I did mention a lawsuit, right? So when you start asking questions, don't nobody know shit. All right. Well, somebody's head's gonna roll. Somebody's head's gonna roll. Stop my live, and then nobody don't know nothing. And shout out to you, Jackie, because I'd have never went looking for that video had you not said something. And I'm looking. I said, where the video at? It's not there. And that shit had like 1.3 thousand views, man. That's okay, because I'm going to re-upload it, Miguel. Man, these chickens are going to come home to roost. And you could fry it up, put it in your rice, whatever it is you do over there. But Miguel got quiet once 47 took office. Yeah, I'm firing shots now. Miguel got quiet when 47 took office. Because worried about what black people do on YouTube, you got bigger problems. You got to be in the street, making sure grandma don't get deported. Yeah, I'm going there. How's that for trolling? Because guess what? Black American, FBA. Not my problem. Fuck you talking about? Negro next. Yeah, okay. Not according to the 14th Amendment. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm roasting now. Jason Bourne in that super chat salute. He said, just means you're right, successful, and they can't deal with it. Stay on their helmet, King. I'm on the job. Yes, sir. Stupid ass Ryan. We pointing out Ryan's racism, and he out here bullying our goddamn live streams. That video is not in my archives. Why? Thank you, Jackie. I'd have never looked for it had you not said something. These dudes get on here, call us all kinds of niggas and mayates or whatever. Those videos are up with hundreds of views. We make one response video about everyone in total, not saying a name in particular, like, yo, why are they acting like that? All of a sudden, our lives get bullet shot through them. They start fucking with the sound. Then they told me, check your internet connection. Man, my cable bill is on goddamn, I don't even see it. My shit on auto pay. It's not me. Yeah, Hen Dog, they got a bunch of, you put my name in the search bar, I was surprised at how much shit. I said, I did not know I was this popular. Hundreds of my response to Drew Titan. They're like, oh, who the fuck are these people? I don't know these niggas. Oh, yeah. How many subs he got? 200 subs. This video he got 1,000 views. Who's he talking about? The LDBC. Oh, okay. So outside of that, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I know, Trick. Freedom's March, salute. Oh, TD Sports. I know, bro. I know. I'm that nigga. I know. Oh, Trick, we all know that. We all know that. It's fucking ridiculous out here, what we deal with. But anyway, I'm picking Daniel Dubois. But Usyk is dangerous for anybody. And how this all started, how the show went left. I made one statement about, I fucks with Usyk, but he ducked Deontay. And Jackie came in here and said, Wilder's been done for years. No. They could have fought. We was waiting for him in Brooklyn. After D slept Robert Helenius. He was supposed to show up. Tay Jones in the chat, he could tell you. He stopped short in California. He was supposed to stay on the plane for at least another 5 hours. And he didn't want to fight Deontay, and he told Radio Raccoon, when Radio Raccoon asked him, because first he said that Deontay was the easiest of the bunch. Then, when Radio Raccoon asked him again, he says, no, not Deontay. Why? His answer, because, and then he laughed about it. There was no answer. There was no answer. I said, oh. Now that gives me reasonable cause to believe that he thinks that Deontay will put him in a box. Don't take my word for it. Take his word for it. Damn, what's today's date? The 18th? Oh, man. I get these emails. Speaking of auto pay, everybody sends me an email on a specific day of the week. The other month. We're about to invade your bank account. Yeah. And it hits you in the heart a little bit. That's life, y'all. Life is bills. That's okay. Listen, let me get out of here, man. When I think of the landscape of boxing, I get annoyed, man. I really do. And everything that I showed you, the racism towards black fighters and black people that support their athletes, is very real. So when you're black and you come in here and you're talking about, hey, man, it's not about race. Like I'm talking about race. No, you're telling me to be quiet about it and allow them to do what's normal to them. And I'll leave you with this thought. When we was one fight away from undisputed between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, the fight never happened. We're now like 7 years removed from that shit. So if they do fight, it's really not going to mean anything. But AJ don't want no smoke. And as soon as you had two white guys, one fight away from undisputed, happened like that. And they did put AJ in the ring with Daniel Dubois, and he slept him really bad. Now being that styles make fights, why isn't anyone saying that Daniel Dubois beat AJ better than Usyk did? Oh, because Usyk beat Dubois already? I already told y'all. I think that Dubois made a conscious decision. If I get up off the floor and whoop this man's ass, I'm in Poland. We got to get to the airport after this. I'm in Poland. Nope. You know what? Live to fight another day. They already gave this man a bullshit long count from a body shot. But anyway, Salute to y'all. Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, Super Chat. General's on. Support everybody that does. Support black content creators, please. That's what you do. Know what I mean? I might be live tomorrow briefly, but we got a big weekend in boxing. There's a lot of things going on. Hope everybody's clean. I hope everybody's safe. And may the best man win. And salute to Usyk. He's a Hall of Famer. All right? I like Alexander Usyk. I'm just rocking with my brother. And I was going to say I hope you understand it, but I really don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Okay, have a crappy weekend. Hope your house burns down.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.